I have something to unbox with you today and I am so excited because I cannot wait to see it and I cannot wait to show you. Spoiler alert, maybe. But yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. My cosplay book is here and I just can't. Like, it's really here. And I always get so overwhelmed when I see my work printed like this. And the fact that so many of you put in a pre-order already to support it, I cannot express how grateful I am because it makes stuff like this possible to begin with. Like, without your support, this book wouldn't exist. And I just am so grateful and I'm just so excited to show you it. I'm going to be signing up orders today to prove to you, yes, it's really me. I hand sign everything, I hand kiss everything. And I just am excited to show you the process of getting the pre-orders ready and getting them shipped out. I have zero regrets as well for choosing Velma for this front cover because just look how vibrant and fun the cover really is. And I can't believe how full this box is of them. But I know that you're awesome and will help me sell these out super quickly because I always get nervous that no one wants things like this. So when you order, I genuinely do the biggest dance. Like, you will never be able to see it because yeah, that would be awkward if you could see me in my own house when you order. But just know every single time someone places an order, it makes me so happy. I do like a little dance because I'm not a big corporate company. I see every person who places an order and I know some of you are returning customers, you always place orders and I see you and I remember you and I know that a lot of you can vouch for that in the comments as well. Like, I am just grateful to every single person that picks something up and helps make this dream a reality for me. I don't take any of this for granted. I understand that, you know, times are tough for everyone. So the fact that you want to pick one up is just yeah, it blows my mind. And I take really good care of like making sure it feels special with the message and everything. And yeah, I'm excited to start signing some of these up and making them feel personal and special for the person that they're going to. Okay, these are so very heavy, but we got there. I've got my work cut out for me today with tackling the first wave of orders. First off, I love to write the person's name on the envelope. I don't write the full address because I have a label printer now. I'm super lucky, thanks to Patreon, that I managed to invest in a label printer. It saved my absolute life. So I just write their sort of first name on the envelope so I can match the book that I'm signing to go in the correct envelope, because I would hate, like hate for the wrong person to get their book. It's something that sometimes keeps me up at night. I have, touch wood, never done that. But I feel like I've never done that because I take precautions like writing like names on the envelopes. So yeah, it's just like a ritual, you know, like everyone has a ritual. This is one of my rituals, writing people's names on the envelopes so that I get the right book in the right envelope. That's my first 5 envelopes sorted. I know you're probably like, Candy, 5? But my whiteboard can only put 5 names and specific messages on it. Like, I can only fit that many. And I'm trying to show you this without doxing anyone. So that's why I haven't got my physical paper orders. Normally I'd have my physical paper orders out in front of me. And I wouldn't need to worry about, you know, doxing anyone because I don't normally record it. So I'm trying to keep a smart way of recording things whilst also not worrying about anyone's information being leaked, whilst also trying to make sure that all the orders are fulfilled how they want to be. With that being said, we're gonna get our first book out, and the first book is actually for our first order, and I am just so, let me push this out the way, so excited, because this first book that I'm signing is also our first order, and our first order was placed by Luke. Luke is someone who has supported my work, my content, whatever you want to call it, for so many years now, and I'm so grateful that every time I drop something like this or anything in general, Luke helps pick it up, because that's the reason I can make YouTube videos and wear all the latex that you see and do all the photo shoots that you see in these books to begin with. Because of people like Luke, helps keep this ship afloat. And I say I'm grateful all the time, but I know it's like really hard to stress how grateful I am. Like, and I always say, I don't think you'll ever know. And I truthfully do believe I don't think you'll ever know how grateful I am. I've got to get in my pencil case and get out this bad boy, because Luke selected the kissed and signed option, which means your girl puts on her pink lipstick especially for it. As you can see, I am running a bit low because the kissed option is very popular. So to apply my lipstick, I get out my little pocket mirror, which is literally falling apart, and just put it on like normal. Every time as well, by the way. So every time I kiss a book, I apply more. That's probably why I'm running out. But yeah, if you've ordered a kissed signed print, this is my process. Then the bit that makes me super nervous is opening up, for instance, this book and working out where I'm going to kiss it, and hope that the kiss mark comes out perfectly, because that's a stress. And I feel like the pressure is like super on now because I'm recording this. So yeah, here goes nothing. Okay, that's pretty good. At least I think it is anyway. My reasoning for placing it here as well is when I sign the book, my hand obviously won't then drag the lipstick across and smudge it. But also, it's still really hard to work out if that's a good place, because I try and make the writing go around so it sits nice and flows nicely. Yes, there really is some logic behind how I do this, and you just think, oh, you just kiss and sign it. No, I'm so calculated that I just want the experience when you open that page and see that it's kissed to be like, that's really cool. I love that. Now we have the page kissed, we're gonna sign it. And this one, like I said, is to Luke. So here goes nothing. The pressure is on. I feel immense pressure with you watching me. I don't know why. As you can probably work out, I left Luke a mammoth message in his book, and that's pretty much the extent of the way I sign these books as well. If you didn't know, it's not just like to whoever from Valentina. No, I put effort into what I write, because like I said, I want this whole process to feel special. I'm grateful that anyone wants to order a book from little old me. So I want you to feel that gratitude and to feel special when you open the book from me. So I always try and really think about what I'm doing. Unless obviously there's a message that's been requested, and then the message is usually short, and that's what I will fulfill because you've requested it on your order. Usually in a book situation, you will get like a massive paragraph, because I just can't help myself. With that being said, I'm going to take Luke's envelope and I'm going to put his book inside it. This is so weird to like show my work, but hopefully this has given you an insight to how things are done. I mean, I can't even seem to put a book in an envelope, so I'm not really showing that I have good skill set for work right now, but yeah. Nothing is perfect, so they say. 1 down, 4 more to go. Next up, I have an order for Steve. Steve is also someone that has supported my work for a very long time. Like I said, I'm a small business. I see your name and I remember it. Genuinely, that's truth. I have got so many orders that are repeat orderers or customers. Oh, I don't know what to say, but I see you all and I'm grateful for you all. And I love seeing the mixture of like reoccurring and new. When I get a new order as well from someone who's never ordered from me before, that's very exciting too, because I'm like, oh my God, you trust me? You trust me that your order is going to be amazing when it arrives with you? Like, I think that's really cool as well. So when people take the risk and they order something from my merch store, like I said, that makes me feel super excited as well, because my old faithfuls, that makes them sound super old, but like the people who constantly support me, I'm super grateful to always see their names. But I'm like, you guys know that you can trust me. But when someone takes the risk and orders something for the first time, I find that super exciting as well, because I'm like, oh, I've got time. I've got the opportunity to prove to you that you will not regret your decision. And nearly all of the time, they then turn into repeat orderers as well, which is fantastic. Steve's order also has lipstick on it, so I'm going to find it again and reapply, because this is just how I roll. I want the kiss mark to be the best it can be. I didn't check my teeth. Oh, look, it's everywhere. I was thinking I didn't check my teeth last time, so that's probably quite funny, but this time it was all over my teeth. And now I go through the immense pressure of kissing Steve's book. This is, yeah, how my day goes. Just my anxiety levels through the roof, trying not to mess up kissing a book. So here goes nothing. Okay, I'm happy, I think. There we have it, our second book kissed. And yeah, it really does take this long. It's always so funny to me as well that I sit here with like lipstick on signing things. I'm just like, okay, because this is completely normal. I mean, it is in my world, but I'm just a bit like, is this normal? I don't know. Here's what the book looks like before I sign it though. So you've got that beautiful like pink lipstick popping off the page already. But it's about time I ruined that by like scrawling all over it. So as you can see, another paragraph for Steve. Like I said, I love just pouring my heart out in these books. I don't know, maybe that's cringe. But I just am very truthful when I write messages, and yeah, I hope it makes Steve smile when he reads it. You know what comes next. Steve's book is going in Steve's envelope. It's that simple. Well, kinda. Putting the other book in that envelope wasn't that simple. I was actually quite shocked at how unsimple it was. But I feel like it's because I'm on camera. It's like showing me up. But another book down. My next book is for JB. So shout out JB. They are someone who also is a return orderer. That's literally what I'm calling it now. I can barely get words out after I say it, but orderer. And before we get signing and kissing this one though, I thought we'd have a cheeky flick through to see what's actually going on in it. There's actually so many latex cosplays in this one. I'm pretty sure it's like all latex almost, like Pink Power Ranger, Draculaura, Scarlet Witch, which I love the photos so much. She had to have quite a few pages because honestly, would be rude not to. Obviously latex Jack Skeleton, we got my Armor Diva, latex Velma Catsuit, Scooby-Doo, latex Daphne, she got 4 pages, latex Velma, she got quite a few pages. I managed to skip one, but yeah, Velma got a lot of love in this book. We got latex Misty, pretty sure she got 4. Yeah, couldn't not, the colours were so great. Latex, well no, this isn't latex Misa Misa, this is lingerie Misa Misa. We got latex Misa Misa as well because obviously. And we've got my Cassidy cosplay, Domino, Cuphead, so bright and vibrant. I want to try and find you some of my favorite pages as well, like this one, the latex Celine. I love how that shoot turned out. She is one of my favorites. Straight before that is the Pink Ranger as well. Like, this was a bucket list cosplay for me as well. So both those cosplays were bucket lists, and I just love the vibrancy, like the difference between the shots. Scarlet Witch as well. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is everything. She got a free page spread because I love these images so much. They're some of my best ever, in my opinion. So the Scarlet Witch, I'll show you the other page as well. Scarlet Witch is just, yeah, this whole layout is just amazing in my opinion. And what's really good about this book is that Jack Skellington. Look, I meant to be showing you my favourite, but honestly, they're all my favourites. I'm not gonna lie. But what's really good about this book is that the images in them haven't been used for prints in this nature. So obviously we've got the catsuit Velma as well, because I know how much you love a Velma moment. But I tried to pick images that haven't been prints, but still deserved to be printed. Does that make any sense? I wanted it to be fun. Like, these two Velma images are just, yeah, I love it. Of course, I obviously picked Velma for the front as well. I just personally felt like she was the strongest candidate for a front cover of a book. And I also know how much you love her too. So I figured if you knew that Velma was in the book, you'd want one. And naturally, I assume that I got that assumption right as well. Whilst you're deciding if it's true or not though, I'm going to get my lipstick out, because you guessed it, this one is also signed and kissed as well. Like I said, it's the most popular option, and I'm grateful for that because I find it fun. I have got lipstick all over my teeth as well, and probably have had it for like all of that waffling as well. The most pressurized part of this video, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, that's a pretty good one. I think it's a pretty good one. Whilst I am speed running these next few books, I want you to think about what your favorite page is that you've seen so far, because I have a feeling I know what it is. I just don't know if I'm right or not. You guessed it, a mammoth message for JB as well, because I really am not lying. Unless you've requested a message and it's like a couple of sentences, you get a mammoth message from me. I love how that literally said that was a 5-second time lapse. It definitely took longer than that for me. But I hope that this gave you an insight into how I package my orders, how it's all done by me. I literally physically kiss them, physically sign them, physically think of the message, unless, you know, you've left me a message like Alex did. He wanted a specific message, which I wrote in his book. But if you don't leave me a message, I'll just write forever. So you've been warned. But I hope that this gave you an insight into how personal it is. So if you order anything from me, it's me that deals with it. And I feel like I never really show the behind the scenes of this and the process. But yeah, if you order a book from me, I'm gonna kiss it and I'm gonna sign it, if that's the options you obviously check out with. And then I'm going to package it up and I'm going to send it to you. And I'm going to do a happy dance when you've ordered it as well. And I'm going to do a happy dance when I know you've received it and you loved it. Because that is what supporting a small business is. It's just one person doing everything. And yeah, I'm just always blown away that I can do things like this. So shout out to everyone whose book I've signed today, which is Luke. Who have I got? Luke, Steve, JB. I've got Lewis and Alex's books here. They are all being processed and hopefully on their way to you very, very soon. And if you wish for me to kiss and sign a book for you, then head to my website, because there are limited copies available because was a pre-order. So before the mic rudely decided to cut out, I was saying that there's not that many left. If you want a book, I didn't really order over my pre-order amount because I get nervous about being stuck with them and I don't really have the room to store a ton of books and keep them safe. So if you're wanting one, now is the time to get one, I would suggest, because I don't know how long they're going to be around. And the biggest thing that I've not mentioned is this is my final cosplay book. That's it. Once this is gone, that's literally it. This will be my last cosplay book. Not my last book, but my last cosplay book. So if you want a collection of my cosplays with never before seen images, unless you've ordered the digital sets from my website, this is your book. And I don't know how long it's going to be around for, so don't say I didn't warn you, but just know if you do order, you're going to make my freaking day. I'm not even kidding. You'll make my freaking day. So yeah, head on over to my website to get yourself a Candy Valentina cosplay book and make me do a little happy dance.